Good morning, everyone. Today, I will deal with the remaining topic of English for competitive examination. It includes precise writing and essay writing. Precise writing, essay writing. So, there is a difference between precise writing and summary. You may have written summary of a passage, but precise is totally different than the summary. You should remember some qualities of a good precise writing. It includes clarity, objectivity, correctness, coherence, completeness, conciseness. Then there are certain steps that will help you to write a precise passage, right? The one is get main idea. We will discuss it more in detail ahead. Essential ideas and secondary are of no importance. Suitable title, collect key points and prepare the first draft. Read the draft and shorten it and revise again. In essay writing, we will see there are three types of essays: narrative, descriptive, reflective, and there are certain steps to write a good essay: search, analysis, brainstorming. These are certain steps. Then, how to write a good essay? You should have a rough draft, and while making rough draft, you should understand that these points will help you. The first one is grab the attention of a reader. Take a reader into argument, evidence, interlink. So what is evidence and interlink? You have to give some evidence to the reader so that he can believe, or he or she can believe. Then interlink, you have to have the connection between passages, sentences. Then one para, one idea. And conclusion, the most important part of essay. Conclusion, it should have a catchy phrase, quotation, twist, or call of action, like that. Now let's move forward and let's see what is precise writing. Precise writing means a shortening of a text in one's own words. It gives an accurate and concise description of the matter contained in the text without losing its meaning. See, समरी आणि प्रिसाइज रायटिंग मध्ये हा एक छोटासा फरक आहे. समरी लिहित असताना आपण वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी त्या पॅसेज मधील रीड करतो, महत्वाच्या गोष्टी लक्षात ठेवतो आणि ते आपण रिशफल करतो, आपल्या शब्दात सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो. प्रिसाइज रायटिंग मध्ये हे तसंच आहे, बट इट इज ॲक्युरेट अँड कन्साइज. आणि हे करत असताना मीनिंगला कोणत्याच प्रकारचा धक्का बसत नाही. आणि आणखीन काय, समरीमध्ये आपण तो पॅसेज रिशफल करू शकतो, एखाद्या आयडिया वर खाली करू शकतो. पण प्रिसाइज रायटिंग मध्ये 1 to 10 हा सिक्वेन्स, म्हणजे जे काही त्या पॅसेज मध्ये पहिल्यापासून A to Z पर्यंत सांगितलेलं आहे ते सरळ मार्गे त्याच क्रमाने येतं. In fact, it is an exact reproduction of the original text in a logical sense. जर तुम्ही पाहिलं की प्रिसाइज रायटिंग, इट इज एन एक्झॅक्ट रिप्रोडक्शन ऑफ द ओरिजिनल टेक्स्ट. फक्त आपण ते शॉर्टन करतो. वी कॅनॉट मेक चेंजेस in main ideas. Precise writing is very useful exercise as it gives us training in careful reading and develops our capacity to discriminate between essential and non-essential. While reading a passage, we can differentiate between what is essential and what is non-essential. This will help you. So, to take ideas to write a precise writing, since it insists on economy of words, you have to choose your words carefully and construct your sentence in a concise manner. While writing a precise passage, you should understand the words. You should choose your words carefully and construct your sentence concisely. So, what is the main difference between precise writing and summary? Generally, the word summary is used loosely to refer to precise. However, there are a subtle difference between them. The first and the most important difference is that a precise is a brief statement of a piece of writing, whereas a summary is a short account of a longer passage. Precise writing follows the order of the matter, whereas writer of the summary is free to change the order. As I tell you earlier, in summary you can change the order. You are free to do everything. But in precise writing, you have to stick to the main ideas. Another important difference between the two is that the precise writing states only the thought of the original text, while the writer of the summary is free to interpret the material and to comment on it. See, in precise writing, we cannot comment on, we cannot write our own experience. See, so these are the difference between precise and summary. So, what are the qualities of a good precise writing? The one is clarity, spashtata. It is essential that the ideas presented in the precise writing should be clear and comprehensible. जे काही त्या पॅसेजमध्ये त्या लेखकाने किंवा त्या रायटरने मांडलेलं आहे त्याच आयडिया आपल्याला इथं प्रिसाइज रायटिंग मध्ये वापरायचे आहेत, पण तेही क्लिअर अँड कॉम्प्रिहेन्सिबल. म्हणजे जे काही आपण प्रिसाइज रायटिंग करणार आहोत, जो काही आपण प्रिसाइज पॅसेज लिहिणार आहोत, तो दुसऱ्या रीडरला समजला पाहिजे, क्लिअर झाला पाहिजे. बाय युजिंग सिम्पल लँग्वेज and structures, the writer can ensure that there is no ambiguity. ambiguity म्हणजे की त्या एका पॅरेग्राफमध्ये कोणत्याच प्रकारचा मिनिंगलेस नाही, अस्पष्टता नाही. Then the second point is objectivity. The writer must have an objective approach. He should be able to write a precise writing that is unbiased, purely summary of the original text. As I said earlier, you should not deviate from the original text while writing a precise passage. You should be true, or you should be stick to the main passage itself. Then the correctness. The writer must ensure that not just the facts but also the grammar and sentences are without errors. You should be very clear that you are following the rules of a grammar sentence and not just the facts. Such errors can obscure the meaning of the passage. If there is a grammatical mistake, the meaning may wrong. Then the coherence. Coherence means सुसंगतपणा, की त्या पॅसेजमध्ये, त्या पॅरेग्राफमध्ये किती सुसंगतपणा आहे. जसं, लेट मी गिव्ह वन एक्झाम्पल ऑफ मेकिंग अ टी. चहा करत असताना आपण कशा प्रकारे करतो ते लक्षात घ्या. देर आर सर्टन स्टेप्स. सो कोहिरन्स म्हणजे सर्टन स्टेप्स, की एक आयडिया डेव्हलप होत असताना त्याबरोबर दुसरी आयडिया डेव्हलप होते, त्याबरोबर तिसरी आयडिया डेव्हलप होते. म्हणजे काय, की त्यामध्ये एक सुसंगतपणा आहे. इट इज अ चेन रिॲक्शन, एकमेकांमध्ये त्या गुंतलेल्या आहेत. A good precise writing should be coherent, that is, the ideas must be presented in a way that shows the connection clearly. Clear. Completeness. The writer should include all the important facts from the text in the precise writing. No important fact can be omitted to make it short. So, you should understand that you should not forget the important fact. You should include all the important fact in your precise writing. Then the conciseness. मुद्देसूदपणा. Conciseness means मुद्देसूदपणा. Conciseness is a desirable quality of a good precise writing. A precise writing is considered concise if it conveys the message in the fewest possible words, but the writer should not omit essential fact to achieve conciseness. See, to achieve conciseness, you should not forget the main ideas. You should not omit the essential facts that that are very important in that passage. Now, there are certain steps that will help you to write precise writing. Step 1, read the passage carefully. The first requirement of the writer is to understand the text well enough to extract its main idea. So, read the passage carefully, get the main idea. Step 2, decide that facts and ideas in the text are essential and what are secondary or of no importance ideas. दुसऱ्या स्टेप्स मध्ये तो पॅसेज रीड करत असताना त्यामध्ये कोणते फॅक्ट्स आहेत, कोणत्या आयडियाज आहेत की ज्या की गरजेच्या आहेत, खूप महत्वाच्या आहेत, आणि कोणत्या वाक्यांना अर्थ नाही किंवा त्यांना जास्त महत्व नाही. It is good idea to underline the important terms and ideas. It is good to underline important terms and ideas. पॅसेज रीड करत असताना त्यामध्ये कोणत्या महत्वाच्या गोष्टी आहेत त्यांना अंडरलाईन किंवा अधोरेखित केलं पाहिजे. स्टेप 3, select a suitable title for the proposed precise writing. That's very important. After getting idea or importance of the passage, you should decide or select a suitable title. Correct? Right. Then step 4, collect all the key points and prepare a first draft of the precise writing. The main thought expressed in the passage should be a part of the rough draft. हे सर्व करत असताना आपण जे काही की पॉइंट्स आहेत ते एका कच्च्या आराखड्यामध्ये व्यवस्थित लिहिले पाहिजेत. त्याचा जो काही मेन थॉट आहे तोही त्या रफ ड्राफ्ट मध्ये आला पाहिजे. स्टेप 5, रीड द ड्राफ्ट. Whatever we have written in that rough draft, you should read it, shorten it further. शॉर्टन म्हणजे की त्यामध्ये आपण जो काही रफ ड्राफ्ट केलेला आहे त्यामध्ये कोणता असा सेकंडरी पार्ट आहे, कोणते असे न महत्वाचे शब्द आहेत, सेंटेन्सेस आहेत ते वगळले पाहिजेत. इफ नेसेसरी बाय ओमिटिंग एनिथिंग विच इज नॉट नेसेसरी टू द सेंट्रल आयडिया. बरोबर, की ज्या मेन आयडियाला असे कोणते पॉइंट्स हेल्प करत नाहीत ते पॉइंट्स, ती आयडिया आपण तिथून ओमिट केली पाहिजे, वगळली पाहिजे. स्टेप 6, carefully revise your precise writing to ensure that you have the bare minimum of words necessary to express the idea of the passage. Make sure that what has been written is your own. So revision is important in precise writing. की ज्या वेळेस तुम्ही ते प्रिसाइज पॅसेज लिहित आहे की तेव्हा तुम्ही रिव्हिजन केली पाहिजे की त्यामध्ये काय महत्वाचं आहे, की आपण जे काही त्या रफ ड्राफ्ट मध्ये मांडलेलं आहे ते व्यवस्थित एक्सप्रेस होतंय का, मेन आयडिया व्यवस्थित एक्सप्रेस होते का, ते महत्वाचं आहे. आणि आणखीन काय, मेक शुअर दॅट व्हॉट हॅज बीन रिटन इज युअर ओन, की जे तुम्ही लिहिलेलं आहे की ते तुमचं स्वतःच आहे का, म्हणजे की ते मेन आयडिया तुमचीच आहे का. या यू गेट एन हेल्प of the passage, but it should be yours. Then points to remember: precise writing must not exceed 1/3 of the original passage. Identify the central idea and omit unnecessary details. Eliminate wordy expressions. Avoid unnecessary repetitions. Give a short and appropriate title. Emphasize the main ideas of the original text in the proper order. So emphasize the main ideas of the original text in a proper order. So you should maintain the order. Don't introduce your personal ideas. Like in summary, we can introduce or we can comment on the passage, but not here in the precise writing. Do not criticize or change the author's ideas. You cannot change the order, you cannot change the author's ideas. Use past tense and third person narrative style. Now read this passage, and with that passage you will get some ideas. So what is there in this passage? So there are main idea. So what is the main idea of this passage? That the text discusses about the qualities of a noble person. The qualities of a noble person. This present passage deals with the qualities of a noble person. So what are the essential ideas in it? Use of life for others. Praise doesn't matter. Life for the sake of others, like trees. So there is a comparison between the tree and a man. There are certain qualities which are equal in tree and man. Then the suitable title, dignity of life. Now there is another passage. In this passage also there are certain points. So remember that you should follow the steps for precise writing. You should understand the qualities of a good precise writing. Then you will write a good precise writing. Now, what you have to do, you should read these passages prescribed in the book. If you have any problem, comment. I will answer it. Now, let's move forward to essay writing. So, what is an essay writing? Essay writing is an art. However, you can achieve it with the help of extensive reading, contemplation, and practice. एसे रायटिंग निबंध लिखाण हे खूप महत्वाचं आहे आणि ते लिहित असताना आपल्याला खूप विचार करावा लागतो, खूप रीडिंग करावी लागते आणि प्रॅक्टिस करावी लागते. In competitive examination you need to write an essay in about 500 words. कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह एक्झाम मध्ये UPSC असेल की त्यामध्ये तुम्हाला एखादा टॉपिक दिला जातो आणि तुम्हाला शब्दांची मर्यादा दिली जाते, 500 शब्दांची मर्यादा दिली जाते. मग इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट टू राईट an essay within 500 words. Clear? Now there are three kinds of essays: narrative essays, descriptive essays, reflective or expository essays. We will not deal with those things. We will deal with how to write these essays precisely or in a good manner. While writing such essay, you should have a proper information about the topic. So, without knowing the topic, you cannot write an essay. You have to present your views in a systematic manner in the essay. You should present your thoughts in a systematic manner, like we did in the precise writing. The language of your essay must be error free. No grammatical errors should be there. Hence, learning how to write an essay can be an annoying process. It takes time. So, essay writing is not an easy task. It should have a reading, you should have a practice, then you can achieve the then you can achieve essay writing. Then, however, make sincere efforts and follow certain steps to fetch success in essay writing. Now there are certain steps for essay writing. Search. First, start to explore your topic with the help of many resources like books, newspaper, internet, etc. and prepare notes. You should search everything that will help you to write an essay. You should explore your topic with the help of many resources like books, newspaper, internet. Analysis. Start analyzing the arguments of the essay you are reading. If you are reading an essay, you should analyze it, you should criticize it. Learning how to write an essay begins by learning how to analyze essays written by others. So we can analyze others' essay, that will help you to analyze ours. What is there in that essay? What are the comments written by the other essay writer? Then brainstorming. Ask yourself a dozen questions and answer them. Meditate, think and think until you come up with an original insight. So brainstorming. Why why that writer wrote particular sentence? Why he has that idea? So brainstorming is important. Ask yourself dozens of questions and answer them. Meditate, think and think until you come up with a original text. So how to write a rough draft? Initially, prepare a rough draft with introduction. It should grab the reader's attention. So in introduction, you should grab the attention of a reader. That will help you, or that will help the reader to read your essay. Then set up the issue and lead your issue by bringing your reader into argument. You should set up the issue that will lead your issue by bringing your reader into argument. Support the statement with evidence and expand it in a clearest way. You should support your statement. You should give evidence and expand it. Otherwise, a reader cannot understand. A reader will say it's wrong. So you should support the statement with evidence. Interlink your interlink your each sentence with one another. Be careful that each paragraph focuses on a single idea that supports your writing. Be careful with each paragraph focuses on a single idea that supports your writing. So each paragraph should have a one idea. Then come to the conclusion with memorable thought, perhaps a quotation or an interesting twist of logic or some call of action. Right? Rewrite. So now begin to rewrite by considering your language, polish your language in a rhythmic way, correct the grammar errors and adjust the formality. So you should understand all these points while writing a rough draft. And before writing a rough draft, you should analyze, you should study, and you should select a suitable title. Right, now this is the passage: duties of a student as citizens of free India. So this is a essay. After studying essay you will understand that, or after reading essay you will understand that certain points. So it is written in a systematic manner, it has a logic, it gives evidence, it is interlinked, each paragraph has a single idea, and it has a conclusion which attracts the reader. Okay, now try to rewrite an essay that will help you to understand these points, and you can get the help of these points too. Okay, we will stop here today. Thank you.